don't do that. Um, so for like the month isn't over, but something I wanted to do for November is just watch a movie a day because I probably watch, no, I know for a fact I've watched more movies in a week than I have in like the past, well, not the past 3 years, but like I've watched more movies in a year than I've watched in 2021 and 2022 combined, which is a crazy thing to think about. And someone that actually makes like media. I don't make movies, but I feel like you should explore every single media form to actually become good. Um, so I wanted to do this to just kind of learn, but I'm not really thinking about it for a critical lens in this video because I just kind of want to talk about what I like and don't like. Um, because I don't know, having an opinion online is probably the worst thing you could possibly do. Saying you don't like something that's popular will actually probably get you doxxed. There's not really a movie here that I don't like, but on a private list, I have them ranked and rated critically actually thought. This is just kind of me gushing over movies or like certain movies. Um, I mean, there could be a stinker because I'm on day 24, so the last week could be bad, and sometimes I'm not even doing one movie a day. Like today, I did three. I did a short movie and No Country for Old Men, and I saw the TV Glow soon. I don't know what it's actually called, but I'm gonna watch that like probably like an hour after this. Um, so I just want to preface this. Um, Again, this is objective opinion, and if you call me wrong, I generally don't care. I don't give a fuck. But please just give your opinion about the. Give your own opinion. But if you're just gonna bash me, I don't really care. I'm not gonna read it. Um, I wanted to do more for this intro because I mean, there's not really that much to say, but there is more things I do want to say. I just don't know what exactly. I guess the goal is to watch an actually scary movie, like a genuinely scary movie, um, and watch The Grudge. I mean, those can be done in one go, but The Grudge is the most important part because that was like the most traumatic movie for me as a kid. I didn't even watch it. I literally saw a video on YouTube about it and it scared me enough to the point where I never wanted to watch a horror movie my whole life. Obviously, I have watched horror movies, but I can't say I've seen a genuinely scary one. Like one that's intentionally made to be scary. I mean, no, I have, but not really. It's usually thriller. Like Get Out was not scary at all, but it was a good movie. It's just like there are no parts in that movie that are actually scary. I'm not gonna be kept up at night after watching Get Out, if you know what I mean. Um, the way that I got these movies were my watch list and just watching a lot of TV shows, horror movie YouTube channels. There was something else I wanted to say. I forgot. Um, Damn, I did forget. Okay, it's like, oh yeah. So these were done in like a spin the wheel type thing, so it's as fair as possible, and also so that I don't watch the same movie again, which I accidentally did. I may or may not have watched the entire Scream franchise. I'm gonna leave that out. So the first one I watched. Also, I'm using my phone for lighting. That's how you know it's budget. It's the first one. First movie was Saint Maud. Saint Maud was so good. I loved it. I loved it. I don't want to get too. Yes, yeah. So you see how they're rated. I'm not. I am really trying not to be a letterbox warrior and just be pretentious and shit. I am just saying I like the movie. I don't like the movie. It was mid. That type. I'm not trying to make a 5 hour video essay on Saint Maud because I don't have the time for that. I'm employed. Um, so yeah, I like Saint Maud a lot. I even got the DVD. I got I got the DVD because I liked it that much, and I'm gonna watch it after. I don't really want to rewatch anything I watched this month because it might make me a little bit more biased. I tried to stray away from reviews of anything I've watched. I did see one video essay on one movie, but it was literally just because a villain was written so well that I just wanted to know how they were actually written. Um, but the thing is, I already gave that movie like a perfect rating, so it doesn't even matter. Um, please watch Saint Maud. I'm trying to not spoil anything, but I think it's really good. As it says, the best character is Maud. It's kind of a character study, so there's not going to be that many important characters. Um, I would say there's at least like three at most that gets a lot of screen time. Um, A24 movie, so it's going to be a slow burner. That's why I wrote the best and worst aspect being the pacing because you're either gonna love it or not, and I'm in the group that loves it. Um, the ending is the best. The ending was so good. I don't think the ending is what made me know I liked it. I enjoyed the whole thing. But the ending really set it for me. It's an ending that really just sticks to you. The fireworks incident scene was really good. If you just watch it at face value, you won't get it. Jesus fucking Christ! I sound so. Oh, I sound. I actually turned into it. I turned into the thing I don't want to become. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm definitely rewatching it. I would recommend it. I have an acquired taste rating, so this is just literally. It's kind of a level. It's kind of like a. Are you gonna love it or hate it? Or like when you meet someone for the first time, are you really gonna say that your favorite movie is Saint Maud? And stuff like that. Can you recommend it to just anyone, like on the street, or just yeah, you know what I mean. The reason why it's kind of high is because of the pacing. I feel like a lot of people now need like a really short everything happening type movie. What I did discover, like through watching these, again, I'm not actually done, is that I really like the character study movies, the horror thriller movie of just like one character and them just slowly losing it. Um, I actually forgot I watched on the second day. Secretary, wasn't it? Yeah. I didn't actually watch it the day after because I had work. I watched it right after Saint Maud, I think. Um, yeah, my favorite character is Lee. I'm really bad with character names, so if I put a character there, I might have to like search it real quick. Um, but yeah, she was really good. The writing was really good. The acting was good. I forgot to put that there. The best scene was the opening, and I put maybe for rewatch it because it's kind of that light is really just in my face. Yeah, I put rewatch as maybe because I don't really feel like I actually will get to rewatching it. Not because it wasn't good, it's just because I don't see the point. I mean, I do. I think it just made me a bit too uncomfortable. And I don't know, it just seems like a movie you can only really just watch once, unless if you really love it. Again, acquired taste ratings 8 because this is a freaky movie. You're not telling someone on the first date that you watch Secretary and your favorite movie is Secretary. If you do that, it's kind of over. And day 3 was Blade. I love Blade. Um, I wanted to watch this for like a long time, but I never really got the excuse to. No one I knew really wanted to watch it, so I knew putting Blade on the wheel would have been really good. I really wish I could put Blade 2 on the month, but the thing is, I've already watched enough Scream sequels that I don't want to do the same movies over again. So right now, I'm just sticking to like one movie. Even if it has a bunch of sequels, I'll watch that at my own time. Um, yeah, the music selection was really good. The action was good. The CG, it's an acquired taste because I loved it, but some people don't like dated CGI. I don't really care about that. As long as the plot's good and as long as the CG looks aesthetically pleasing, I don't really care. Um, it reminds me a lot of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, which I think this came out after. I know the comics are definitely way before the game or like World of Darkness adaptations. Um, and it's not just because it's about a vampire society living in secret. Literally, the death animations is so similar that I don't know, I just got the same vibe. The opening scene was amazing. I said the worst aspect was the writing. I didn't really care about it, but sometimes when Blade speaks, it's just a bit. It's so corny, but I kind of like early 2000s cheese slash corniness. I don't even think this is 2000s, was it? I think it came out in the 90s. um, Again, I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm gonna watch Blade 1 through 3. I know 3 is not good. It has Triple H in it though. Um, Quiet Taste ratings are 6 because, I mean, a lot of people know what Blade is. Even if you're not old enough, you probably watch Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine, and you know who Blade is now. At the very least. Um, but yeah, I love that movie. I want to get a CD of it someday. This movie, this movie. Please don't watch this. It's a good movie, but it will traumatize you. It's 10 minutes, but this will really make you realize what can go down in 10 minutes. Um, the animation style was amazing. Um, I put the best and worst aspects for how messed up it is. Yeah. I forgot to put the color palettes. The color palettes are so good. They have reason for it as well. The ending was amazing. I definitely will rewatch it because the thing is, on this day I had work really early, and I was working all day. And good thing I didn't watch this on break because if people saw that, I would have gotten fired. Well, not really, but I'm not gonna really watch a scene, watch a scene, watch a movie with well, what this movie contains in public. Um, I definitely will rewatch it because I felt like I didn't give it a fair enough chance. Because again, it was the first thing I did when I woke up. Um, oh yeah, that was something I wanted to say. I'm doing this as well to train my attention span. Because again, as an artist, I'm not that motivated. I just spend a lot of time doing everything but art because I think I'm not that motivated. Um, just doom scrolling type shit. And I thought watching a movie a day would fix it, in which I don't think it really fixed my attention span. No, that's a lie. I don't think it's like a sudden like, oh, I'm free of motivation of I'm free of being demotivated. It's not that, but I'm definitely a lot better. Um, if you're going through the same thing of not having the motivation to do anything, I don't know if this works for everyone, but if you're creative, watch a movie every day. Because again, it could be as short as this. Um, Again, please watch this with caution. And this was another movie that I watched in a bad state because it was like 1 a.m. and I was at my friends and we wanted to watch a movie and they knew about the whole one day one movie thing. So it was either we watched Barbie or The Matrix. I really did not want to watch Barbie. I hate musicals so much. I hate musicals so much. Apart from Steven Universe, that's it. I skip all the songs apart from Garnet because it's Garnet. Um, but The Matrix. This is like a movie you have to watch. Um, so yeah, I feel like if a letterbox warrior approaches you and you haven't watched The Matrix, they might just eviscerate you. Um, shut up. Yeah, again, I was so tired near the third act that I can't even remember anything, which is why I need to rewatch it. I put It's the Matrix as like a joke for all the answers, but I mean it is the Matrix. I'm not wrong. Morpheus was the GOAT. I hope he's not actually dead. There's no way Morpheus dies in the first movie, right? Right? Um yeah, the best scene was the red pill blue pill scene. I know that's such a like a basic pick, but it is the best scene. Um I would put the Acquired Taste rating a bit low because a lot of people my age, I mean, if you're a movie person, you don't care. But if you're just a regular guy and you tell them to watch The Matrix, they'll probably say something like, oh, that's an old ass movie. Or like, the effects are corny and bad. I'm like, yeah, they are. But this was like revolutionary at the time, and it doesn't really matter. It's the same way I'd read a comic if the drawings weren't good. I just care that you can tell a good story. Um, would it be cool to see this with like really good CG? Yes, but that kind of just ruins it. It ruins the era that is set in, and it's of its time. I guess I could have put the bullet dodging scene as the best scene, but it didn't really hit me the same way the red pill blue pill scene hit me. There is a lot to like about this movie, but again, I was just fighting to keep my eyes up. And not because it's a bad movie, because I was so tired. Okay, please ignore that. The next one was May. I really loved May. It was so good. There is a lot to talk about, well, without spoiling. Again, the best aspects is the pacing, the characters, just the writing, the acting. May, like, I actually don't know the name for the actress. I'm really bad with actor names. Um, but she's really good in this, and she's good in another movie that I've watched this month that is also like a 10. Um, yeah, this is another character story similar to Saint Maud, but I feel like this does it slightly better. Objectively, I like May. Subjectively, I like Saint Maud more because it hit me personally. But objectively, May is just a better version of Saint Maud. Let me clarify. People compare these movies because they're both thriller character study movies that tackle like loneliness. And I feel like they both do it really good, but I just like Saint Maud a little bit more personally. But May's, let's not compare these. The best scene was May meeting Adam for the first time. I'm definitely gonna rewatch it. I want to get a DVD of it. I know they did a re-release of the DVDs of the Blu-rays in the UK, and I could easily get that. Sorry for hearing anything. It's literally like my heater because it's quite cold. Um, yeah, I would recommend it. Um, Quiet Taste is a 6 because I mean it's a thriller movie. It's a very slow movie. I mean it's not okay, it's not slow. It's a lot faster paced than Saint Maud. So if you didn't like Saint Maud, you're definitely not gonna like May. No, 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 of way around, of way around. I just said I'm not gonna compare these. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, I'm not. I'm not really gonna tell people I first meet that May is one of my favorite movies of all time. Actually, I will. I don't really care. Um, but I'm saying this because I don't care. Some people might, and I do think if I tell like a bunch of people to watch it, there is a 60% chance people aren't gonna like it. But I love it. The best scene. I didn't actually get to that. The best scene is so good because of how it actually got me to react. Like I was physically cringing in a good way. I like when a movie can do that. Because for the most part, I am pretty deadpan throughout a movie, even if I really like it. So when a movie can just make me actually react and actually worry, um, I know it's done a really good job. Um, Again, but I say it's one of my top two movies. The Devil Wears Prada. Now I was kind of young when this came out, so I didn't actually get to watch it. But this is definitely a movie I remember being talked about a lot. Um, it is pretty much Whiplash if they slayed. So you have that. If you've seen Whiplash and you like it, you'll like The Devil Wears Prada. I need to stop comparing movies. I'm only doing this because I've seen people compare these, and I just want to know that I want to clarify that I know that these movies get compared. Um, what's crazy is I actually haven't seen Whiplash. Um, I think Whiplash came out before, so it's not that crazy. But this is a really good movie, and again, if you were too young to watch this when it dropped, please watch it. Again, I will definitely rewatch it. The music choice was good, the fashion, obviously, and just the writing, the characters, the acting, very good. Um, I kind of watched this also when I was like really tired, but I managed to like just fall asleep just right when the credits rolled. So I didn't really like fall asleep to anything. I tried to do as much as I can with the time that I have. And I love the movie though. I'm definitely gonna rewatch it. I think mostly anyone can watch it really. Cabin in the Woods. I loved Cabin in the Woods. This was my first slasher movie I've ever watched. So it might not be good because it's literally like a parody of what I'm watching. So I'm not even gonna get the jokes. Um, and it's the same with Scream. I should not have watched Scream before watching like Halloween or something, but that was the wheel's fault. The best character was Marty. I loved Marty. Um, I love the Easter eggs. I saw the witch from Left 4 Dead. Hear me out. Uh, comedy was good. The best scene was the basement reveal. Again, the witch from Left 4 Dead was there. So I might need to go to this cabin. The best scene was any scene with Marty because he was good. I'm so happy he lived. I guess that's a spoiler, but I don't care anymore. I'll definitely rewatch it. I definitely recommend it. I put a one because some people can't even watch parodies of scary movies. And I do remember the trailer for the movie actually scaring me as a kid. Um, because I do think, from what I remember, the trailer actually tried to hide the fact that it is a parody. But so yeah, that was all I got. And I think at that age, anything would have scared me. Um, I like this poster. I think it's the second best one. The best one is one that really just spoils the entire movie. Well, not the entire movie, but it kind of spoils what that secret basement scene is. Um, Again, I loved it. I really wanted to get a CD of it. I tried to look. I might just have to get one online, sadly. Substance. This is probably like the newest movie I've seen on here, I think. Um, this is the first body horror movie I've seen. Um, I don't. Okay, there is a difference between how gross something is and just it being body horror. I realized my camera's probably like covering like a big part of the text. Doesn't matter. I am literally reading it out loud. Um, Elizabeth using the substance. I don't really know how to phrase it, but just her using the substance, you know? Um, will I rewatch it? Yes. I'm not gonna rewatch it on my own, but I will definitely rewatch it when if someone I know hasn't seen it, or maybe it's just been a very long time, because there are things I want to look back on and see any see any subtle hints. Just the use of colors is just amazing as well. Movie good, Pearl. This was a good movie as well. Um, I guess I'm a little bit of an A24D writer. Best character was Pearl, obviously, because it's one of those solo character study movies again. Um, the acting was so good. Cinematography was good. Um, the best scene being confession and the credits. I mean, if look, those who know, those who know. I watched throughout the whole credit scene because I thought something was gonna happen. Obviously, nothing plot relevant like that crazy, but I was really curious. I watched X a couple years ago, or maybe like a year ago. It was mainly to watch this, but I never actually got to it. Um, I'm always late to like hype movies. Like I watched Pearl like 14 days ago when no one really cares about it now. It's all about Maxine, and I don't think people really care about Maxine because apparently it's not that good. I'm still gonna watch it though. I'm probably not gonna watch it in this month because again, I don't really want to do sequels, and I feel like I just need time to rewatch it at some point. Because again, I will rewatch it, not my own time, but if someone I know hasn't seen it, I'll put it on. Look Back was good. Um, yeah, it's kind of hard to not spoil it, but it is like an hour movie, so please just watch it and ignore all the text. Um, Obviously Fujimoto movie, well, any Fujimoto creation is just really nice looking. The colors are amazing. Use of colors, I mean. The art style is good. Obviously Fujimoto. The characters are really good. It's about a story that I can relate to as well. Um, and the best scene was definitely like third act stuff. Everything that happened in the third act was so good. I don't think it's Fujimoto's best one shot slash short story. I feel like Goodbye Eri definitely should have been the first one shot to get animated, or from what I've heard, Fire Punch. Um, I will definitely rewatch it because it's only an hour, and I definitely want to get the book at some point as well, just to read it and see if like anything changed or if it looks better as a movie or the source material. 'Cause Carrie, this was my third favorite movie. I think you're getting, I think you're getting like an idea of what type of movie I like. Because I literally had Saint Maud, May, and Carrie in the same like in the top three of what I've watched this month, at least so far. As of the 24th, those are the top three. It could there could be like some banger that I just don't know about. Carrie made me actually want to read the book. There is nothing that has made me want to read a book in my life. I'm being like 99% serious when I say that. It's only under like 200 pages as well, so I might have to. I got a Kindle, like I copped one, so I might have to actually watch this. The best aspect is the colors. Like as you can see from the cover, it doesn't really look that important, but after you watch it, you'll really understand like the connection with blue and red. Best scene, Carrie's house burning. I guess spoilers, but it's like this movie's like twice my age. I don't really care anymore. Um, would I recommend it? 100%. Quiet taste rating. I don't know why I gave it an 8. It's not really that niche. I guess because it's a very old movie. Some people don't like old movies, like I said. I loved it. Like the sound design wouldn't exist today because we have better technology. But I really do like those, like the sound design that they use, practical effects and everything. I've seen none of the remakes. I don't plan to. I plan to at least watch the first remake that they made because I heard it was okay. And apparently there is a new Carrie coming soon. And I don't know how I feel about that. Not I'm not saying that new thing bad, old thing good. Because there are a lot of there's like Stephen King books that are actually like when the remake of the movie is actually good. Like It is good. I haven't seen the original yet, but people aren't really saying, oh, the remake shit. They have a sequel for a reason. I mean, to be honest, because just because something has a sequel doesn't mean it's good. But you know what I mean. And the sequel's really good because they took away that one scene from the book that really wasn't needed. I loved this movie. I really don't want to spoil anything. Um, what I will say is there is no way we were meant to feel sorry for some of the characters. Those who know, those who know. Little Miss Sunshine. Um, apparently, I think this is the first movie that maybe some people haven't heard of. I really liked it. My favorite character was Dwayne and fucking guy from The Office. I forgot what his character name was. Again, the best aspect was characters, writing, cinematography, acting, also the colors. It's so good. I like how all the shots are semi-symmetrical, or they appear to be symmetrical. The only thing I didn't like was the ending. The best scene. I'm not gonna explain what that means. Those who know. Again, I will rewatch it. And I do recommend it. I put Quiet Taste as 0 because I do think anyone can watch it. Um, I gave it a 9 because it is very good. But Jesus Christ, man. Girl Interrupted. Oh my goodness. I think I don't get too personal. I really don't. There's no way you can really talk about this movie without getting too personal. Um, this movie made me like cry 3 times. There is no media, no like game, movie, TV show, book that has done like a multiple cry. This movie isn't even that long. This movie is so fucked. Um, I read best aspect as best aspect, as in the best aspect was the best aspect, and my favorite character was characters. Um, that's definitely not the answer. Susanna was my favorite character, and the best aspect were the characters and the writing, and just how good everyone was. The only thing I really had a problem with was just the inaccurate representation of mental illness, mainly BPD. I forgot her name, the blonde character. See, that's what I mean. A movie that I like a lot, and I don't remember anyone's names because I am just bad with names. If I watch something like 3 times, I can maybe get the names right, but if it's a one-time watch, I'm not doing that. The best scene was the Daisy's house scene, very subtle. Um, yeah, I had to take a breather with that one. Um, I want to rewatch it. I'm not mentally prepared though, because Jesus Christ. Yeah, an acquired taste rating as a 5 because I don't even know why I did that. I guess you can't really tell everyone to watch this because I don't think it will be for everyone. But it was definitely a movie for me. And it was kind of a movie that it's only been 10 days, but it really did change the way I think about a lot of things and just myself. And I don't think any of these movies have really done that, or at least to this, like, you know. And then I watched Kick-Ass the next day. Um, yeah, Hit Girl and Red miscarried. I'll be so honest. It kind of sucks that the second movie is apparently really bad. Um, and apparently this like Kick-Ass remake might be good. I know some people were like a little bit were saying that it's not gonna be that good, which usually means it's gonna be good. The best scene was the third act. But will I rewatch this? Maybe, because I don't really see a point. Not that it's a bad movie, it's just it's really good, but I don't think it really has any replay value. Um, I wouldn't mind watching it if someone hasn't watched it and then we just watch it or something, but it's not really a movie I'm gonna watch in my own time, and I'm not really gonna go out my way to get a DVD. Um, I like collecting DVDs. Because I mean I always wanted a DVD collection, and now now I have the money to. Well, not the money to because I'm broke, but like DVDs, especially old movies, you can just find them for like the same price as like a fucking Snickers bar, so it doesn't matter. Good movie and a weirdly good cast. I don't know why, but yeah, they did they did a really good job. I think this movie at first when it came out was a flop, to my understanding, or that might have been Scott Pilgrim. I'm not completely sure. I completely forgot, but I know one of those movies didn't do good on release, and then it randomly did really well. Um, I am really sad that the second movie is apparently not good. I don't even want to watch it because I am scared that it's just gonna ruin this. I don't want to be one of those people that say stuff like that, but genuinely, sometimes a sequel can just ruin the legacy of what came before it, or it can just make you see how good the first movie was.